everybody! Welcome to another DVD review. Today's DVD we're going to be reviewing today is the one I've been getting votes for. Well, for which team you guys are part of. Team Freddy or Jason. As we all know, Freddy versus Jason! Oh yeah! All about the greatest crossover between Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell by now that I am a huge Jason Voorhees fan. Let me know in the comments on which team you're part of, Freddy or Jason, because Jason is my favorite, but I'm not complaining about Freddy Krueger. He is pretty good and all, but the movie has like a few things I like about it, a few things I don't like about it. I guess it's also the same way with Friday the 13th, but after a while the movie started getting better. But as always, the same thing as always. Warning, this video might contain spoilers. If you do not want to hear the rest of these spoilers, please forward ahead through the rest of today's video for what's going to be going on through the remainder of this channel. So we'll start with flashbacks of Freddy Krueger, where he did all of his kills and all of the episodes and series that he's done. We see blood splashes and everything, and then later we see a woman, which we're gonna keep it censored and appropriate on here. She goes diving in her swimsuit, and then while she was swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming, thought her boyfriend, but then you hear the running, and then Jason comes up and then stabs her. Didn't mean to scare you guys. Then sooner or later, Jason starts having nightmares of his mom and everyone. It's like, you killed me, and then Jason's mom tells her son to go all the way to Elm Street. It says the kids were bad. Please let me know in the comments if you were a slasher and your parents told you, go to this town and kill everyone. Me, I would have been like, buzz off! I'm a killer here, and I can go wherever I want. If I want to stay in one place, I will. Ha! But I'm not that kind of bad guy. Sooner or later, we get some party goers, and they're doing drugs and everything, all that bad stuff that's bad for you. Which, remember, kids, say no to drugs. And then sooner or later, we see two people having fun, and then while the woman was off to hit the showers after her workout, you get the guy enjoying with a nice glass of beer and going glug glug glug, and then we see Jason already come up with his real first victim, and we get slashes with a big stab, and then because it's one of those foldable beds, the big fold crushes the guy, and people thought it was Freddy Krueger, literally. That's freaky. Then we got this other guy who's brother. It's you're supposed to keep an eye on your sister. And the guy was ticked off at his dad. I mean, he just witnessed his friend get murdered by Jason Voorhees. Then sooner or later, while they fell asleep, we get Freddy Krueger's appearance. And he does try to kill the guy, but sooner or later, he doesn't make it out alive. But actually, he does at first. But he got his dad. I mean, Freddy Krueger got the guy's dad. I'm trying my best here. And then we get to see a decapitation, our first decapitation so far. So we already know what my rating will be, but we'll have to keep our eyes on. Then along with that, while the guy was holding his father's head, we see Jason do like a big slash. To me, it was like crazy, like a double kill for me. For me, like one kill. And then in the insane asylum, while they lock up two innocent people that like knew about Freddy Krueger, but they didn't want to admit it. Please let me know in the comments what you guys would do. Would you lock the survivors of the Freddy Krueger attacks and that people that know about him in an insane asylum, or would you keep them somewhere safe for protection, like even get them the heck out of Elm Street? I mean, that's what I would do. Please let me know in the comments of what you would do. Sooner or later, this guy was like crazy, like showing off his moon. He's like, like literally showing his moon and then everything, and then while the doctor puts him to sleep, literally, they snuck out. And then we got all these nightmares about like Freddy Krueger like goes after this woman and goes like after the nose, and then boom. But luckily it was just a dream. So luckily her kill doesn't count because she's still alive. Well, for now that is. And then sooner or later, everyone keeps having these nightmares about Freddy Krueger. And then while this other one was like having a party in a cornfield, there was like a lot of inappropriate things, which obviously we're not gonna say on here because we want to keep this positive. And then sooner or later, while the party was going, the woman falls asleep, and then you got this guy that's like has like a lot of glow sticks like connected to him, almost like a porcupine. And Jason Voorhees Freddy Krueger was about to get his nightmares worth it. Until sooner or later, we see like the woman like try to escape, and then we see like pop, and then we see that Jason already killed two people in one shot, and then with a big whoosh, then sooner or later we get like two party goers. They're like, oh yeah, party. Well, they were all smoking and drinking, and then literally they're like, oh, look at this mother bleeper, and he didn't get invited. He's like, cause you were. But those two party goers should have kept their mouths shut, because that's when Jason Voorhees grabbed the guy's face and then like literally his head was, and then the guy literally sprayed like some gasoline or something all over Jason, lit him on fire, but he was still alive. Then when the guy was like running with a big then we see like the flaming machete go whoosh, like we see blood spew out of him, and then Jason starts going on a killing rampage on a fire. We see more slashes like zoom. Then we see like one slash go like this, and then the guy going like almost like he was like electrocuting, or however you describe it, even if you weren't electrocuting. If you guys know what that's called, please let me know in the comments, because I'm bad at knowing some of this stuff. So, and I'll admit it. Then sooner or later, they head to the hospital where the police officers were, and then some of the police officers get killed and everything. And then we got this guy that was like smoking and stuff. And then we see Freddy Krueger with a bong. Well, actually, we don't get to that part yet. My mistake. We're way ahead of ourselves. We gotta figure out what happened to the other guy that got out of the asylum. So he was sleeping all soundly, and then like we see like him going to the bathroom. We see like a bathtub of blood. And it was like it all happened way too fast, and then we see like snakes, and then we see like some like porcupine thingies or whatever, like Travis, and then sooner or later, Freddy Krueger comes and starts scaring the tar out of him. Then with a snap of his finger, his back was on fire, and he woke up. Was like, ah! Like literally screaming. And then sooner or later, he goes towards the window and then tries to escape, but then slash! We see like his face, like the claw marks, like and then he passed away. And then we get like the words on the guy's back that says, Freddy has returned, or Freddy is back. Like I said, it all happened so fast. I'm trying my best to like get all this good stuff. And then we go straight to the hospital where everyone tries to get suited up. And then we got the guy like all on the drugs and stuff, all the smoking. We see Freddy Krueger as a centipede. He starts smoking, and then that's when he takes the guy's body, fills up two like antibiotic needles with, but luckily that and while he was doing that, Jason was off on his killing spree in the hospital, killing people one by one. Then soon in the hospital, the guy was like, "Get away!" And then while Jason was like electrocuted, Jason was still alive. And then Jason grabs onto the police officer. It was like, like literally more kills. Then the guy from the insane asylum was like, "Get away!" And then he opens his bag and shows the needles. And luckily, it was a fight between that guy and Jason. I should say Freddy and Jason, because the guy took over his body. And then he aims like the needles, but before long, Jason quickly slices him in half. And another good kill by Jason. I'll say slicing someone in half was awesome. Oh yeah! Then while Jason was asleep, they quickly had to bring him back to Crystal Lake for the final fight of the century. Freddy and Jason, neck and neck, in battle after battle. The battle of Jason and Freddy. Battle of Freddy and Jason. Oh yeah! I just really wanted to do that. Please let me know if you guys loved it. Then while Jason was like sleeping, being the girl from like Freddy's dreams, then we learned that about Jason's like fear of water, which we already know that. I mean, because of his drowning accident. And then while Jason was like getting ready to like kill Freddy in his dreams, we see that he's like scared of the water. We see him like as a kid. Then Freddy Krueger like stabs him in the head with his claw, and we actually go into Jason's dream. We actually get to see what happened to him all these years. So two lovebirds were like having fun, and while the campers like pushed poor Jason into the water, and then sooner or later, Freddy Krueger comes out and drowns him, literally. But luckily, after that car accident and everything, then we just have 3 people left that are surviving. Four. I always get the numbers confused right now, because like I said, a lot. Then sooner or later, we get like another kill where Jason like quickly throws the guy. It's like, ugh. Like we see like him stabbed and he's injured. But luckily, then we see this other woman like try to like save him, but it was too late. He passed away. Jason and Freddy's fights really got, because then we see like Jason like grab like Freddy, and then like a big boom 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 through the windows. That was like so funny. And then like this one was like making fun of Freddy Krueger is like, "Oh, you're gonna scare me!" Ooh. and then Freddy was like trying to get her to turn. It was like, and then she turns around. We see Jason, and then a big boom, whoosh, boom, slammed into a tree, dead. That was like a big rocket. It was like a bullet. Like the one was like the bullet, and then like Jason's machete was like the cannon. That's how it felt like. Then we get like the big fight scene we're not gonna get into too much of the fight scenes, but Jason and Freddy like they're like fighting each other with a big da 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 da. Nah, we need a better song for this one. Like a big. He's out of control. He's back. The man behind the man, and he crawls out of his hole. Then we get the fight. Then while the woman and the guy from the insane asylum, they quickly spray gasoline all over. While Jason and Freddy were still fighting, they quickly light up the fire, and then Jason quickly, and then that's when Freddy Krueger cuts Jason's fingers off, and he loses his machete. But luckily, Jason already cut off one of his arms in the process. Then sooner or later, fights are coming out one by one, and Freddy was about to use Jason's machete to kill the last two people. But luckily, with the last of Jason's strength, he quickly stabs Freddy Krueger with his own hand. Then with the last of strength, Jason quickly goes down into the water. And we see all the blood in the water and how he's relieved. He's like, I did it. Take care of the rest for me. I can definitely read it in his eyes. Actually, no, his eye, because he only has one eye left. His eyes, the other eye, it's complicated. But then the woman quickly grabs Jason's machete and decapitates Freddy. And then we finally see them both dead. Jason and Freddy finally dead after for so long. Or are they? Sooner or later in the ending, we see Jason come out from underneath the water, and then we see Freddy, Jason holding Freddy's head, with Freddy's face like this. With a big wink, we know that either Freddy is still alive or that's just his last words. Overall, this movie was pretty good, but this movie really does get a good rating. Because of a double decapitation, I have no choice but to give this movie a good full 5 out of 5 for like I just said, a double decapitation, a good a big slam into the tree. Watch out for that tree. Oh man, and then a good fight scene with Freddy and Jason. So guys, we're gonna get more details right now. Just because this DVD review is done, there's still some announcement. We're almost done with the whole Friday the 13th series after for so long. How excited are you guys? And also, please go over that bell notification so you never miss another feature video. Smash that thumbs up button. Please comment on what other DVDs you would like to see me review and what other things you want to see on my channel this year. And I'll see you all in my next feature video. Peace out, everyone, and stay out of the heat.